Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself and my partner. My name is Aulia Nurul Alpia and my partner is Maripati Nurrohma and Alivia Febriana Saputre. We are from group 10. We will presentation the material about expressing ideas with verb. The first using should. Should is a modal verb most commonly used to make recommendation or give advice. It can also be used to express obligation as well as expectation. For example, 1. When you go to Berlin, you should visit the places in past them. Recommendation. 2. You should focus more on your family and less on work. Advice. 3. I really should be in the office by 7 am. Obligation. 4. By now, they should already be in Dubai. Expectation. The second, using let's. Let is a contraction of the phrase let us. People use let's as a friendly and polite way to suggest doing something. When to use let's is a nice alternative to saying we should. It's over as suggestion as an option rather than an order. For example, let's do our homework now so we have time to go to the party later. Let's see what's happening downtown. Some common expressions which land include the following. 1. Let's do lunch. We should get lunch together. We never get to spend time together anymore. Let's do lunch sometime. 2. Let's get out of here. We should leave this place now. I think I just saw a ghost. Let's get out of here. 3. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. Okay, it looks like everybody is ready. Let's rock and roll. The third, using have plus infinite has to / have to. Use of have to. In general, have to expresses impersonal obligation. The subject of have to is obliged or forced to act by a separate external power, for example, the law or school rules. How have to is objective. Look at this example. 1. In France, you have to drive on the right. In England, most school children have to wear a uniform. John has to wear a tie at work. In each of the above cases, the obligation is not the subject, opinion, or ID. The obligation comes from outside. We can use have to in all tense and also with modal auxiliaries with conjugate in just like any other main verb. Here are some examples. Simple past, subject I, auxiliary verb there is no, main verb have, had, to infinite to work, and yesterday. Present simple, subject I, auxiliary verb there is no, main verb have, to infinite to work today. Future simple, subject I, auxiliary verb will, main verb have, to infinite to work tomorrow. Present continuous, subject C, auxiliary verb is, main verb have, having, to infinite to wait. Present perfect, subject we, auxiliary verb have, main verb have, had, to infinite to change the time. Modal may, subject they, auxiliary verb may, main verb have, to infinite to do it again. The third, using must. In general, must expresses personal obligation. Must expresses what the speaker thinks is necessary. Must is subject. Look at this example. I must stop smoking. You must visit us soon. He must work harder. In each of the above cases, the obligation is the opinion or idea of the person speaking. In fact, it is not a real obligation. It is not imposed from outside. We can use must to talk about the present or the future. Look at this example. I must go now, present. I must call my mother tomorrow, future. We cannot use must to talk about the past. We use have to talk about the past. The fourth modal auxiliaries is a group of auxiliary words which are part of the auxiliary which give additional meaning to a sentence. Auxiliary modalities include: example, present tense, can, may, will, shall, must, need, ought to, dare. Past tense, could, might, should, would. Rules for using the modal auxiliary. The verb cannot be added with as, is. If there is a modal auxiliary, warm, he can make a fruit cake. Correct, he can make a fruit cake. Example, will and would are usually shortened to ing. See, I call him back after dinner. If shall not and will not be written in short form, it will be son and won't matter. Won't give the money unless you beg her to give you some money. If can I not are not right and in short form, contraction form cannot be made into one word, namely cannot. To form a question tag, a modal auxiliary is placed at the back of the sentence. For example, Jessica can study the maths, cannot see. You should see him last night, couldn't you? The sixth summary card, modal auxiliaries and similar expression. Auxiliary can, meaning ability, polite question. Example, I can sing. Can you please help me? Auxiliary could, possibility, polite question. I couldn't go to class yesterday. Could you please help me? Auxiliary may, meaning possibility, polite question. Example, it might rain tomorrow. May I help you? Auxiliary might, meaning possibility. Example, it might rain tomorrow. Must, necessity, you must have a passport. Should, advisability, you should see a doctor. Will, future happening, my sister will meet us at the airport. Would, polite question, would you please open the door? Be able to, ability, I wasn't able to attend the meeting. Be going to, future happening, Tina is going to meet us at the airport. Have to, has to, necessity, I have to study tonight. Okay, thank you. I think that enough. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.